Hi children, in this video we are going to see the very important topic, that is verifying the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. So in the previous class you saw the basics of class 9, right? And what are zeros, what is the roots, and then how to consider the roots, that is the alpha and beta for the quadratic equation. Now let me teach you the same thing which is very much important for the 10th. See, here I have taken one quadratic equation, x square plus 7x plus 10, right? How to solve this to get the zeros or the roots? So take 10 using splitting method. You have to find the roots. So you should get, when you multiply you should get 10, and when you add or subtract you have to get 7. So let me take for 5 2s are 10 and 5 plus 2 is 7. No negative sign here, so this is perfect. So you can go for the equation, that is x square plus 7x can be written as 5x plus 2x plus 10. So out of these two things, which one is the common? X is common here, so x plus 5, and here again write the x plus 5, and which one is common for this? 2 is the common, so you'll be getting x plus 2 and x plus 5. So here x is equal to 2 minus 2 and x is equal to minus 5. These are said to be the roots, and these are said to be the zeros, and these are said to be the alpha and beta. So these are said to be the roots, alpha and beta. In this topic you are going to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of the equations. So these two are the zeros, right? And see, first you have to find the sum of the roots. Sum of roots. Sum of the root means alpha plus beta, because these are the two roots, so you are going to find the sum. Sum means addition. So alpha plus beta. Alpha is equal to minus 2 plus beta is equal to minus 5. So I am writing this in the bracket, right? So what will be the answer? Minus 2 plus into minus is minus 5. Minus 2 minus 5 is equal to minus 7. So these are this is said to be the sum of the roots. When you add these two roots, you got the answer is minus 7. Then find the product. Product of the roots is equal to alpha beta. Alpha into beta. What is alpha here? Minus 2. And what is beta here? Minus 5. So you'll be getting minus into minus plus. 2 5s are 10. So plus 10. Right? See, using the roots, that is from which you got the from where you got the roots, from the equation you solved and you got two roots for the quadratic equation, and using that two roots you have found the sum of the roots and product of the roots, right? Now without solving all those things also you can find the sum of the roots and product of the roots. So how to find without solving any roots and all? Without solving the roots, only using the equation you can find the sum of the roots. See, for sum of the roots is equal to, for this you have a formula, it's very simple, that is minus coefficient of x. See, here the maximum power is x square. Okay, leaving this you have to take the first value x. So for the sum of the root, minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. The maximum power will be in the denominator. For the sum of the roots, the formula is minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. For the next case is product of the roots is equal to constant divided by coefficient of x square. Thus this maximum power will be will be in the denominator. Coefficient of the maximum power will be in the denominator in all the cases. not only for the quadratic equation, even for the cubic equation. Here in the quadratic equation you have only three terms, x square, x and 10. So for the sum of the roots you are taking the second value, that is coefficient this is see plus, minus, plus. If there is any other term you will be having minus alternatively. Now since this is a quadratic equation, I am taking see minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, then plus constant divided by coefficient of x square. This is in the case of quadratic equation. Clear children? See, we have found the sum of the roots using two roots, right? Here the product of the roots using the two roots, but now in this case without finding all those things you can find the sum of the roots. See, for the sum of the roots the formula is minus coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x here? 7. So 7 divided by coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square? Is 1. So the answer is minus 7. Clear? See, here the sum of the roots is equal to minus 7. Here the sum of the roots also is equal to minus 7. Yes, this you found using the roots. Clear? And this without roots, only with the coefficient. You have found the roots coefficient, the sum of the root is equal to minus 7. Again, coming to the product of the root, the formula is constant divided by coefficient of x square. So what is the constant here? 10. Coefficient of x square is 1. So the answer is 10. Again the product of the root is here it is 10 and here also it is 10. Right? Now you verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. These are about the zeros and these are about the coefficient. Both are same. So you have verified this one. Right? This is for in the case of quadratic equation. Now let me teach you for the cubic equation. For that let me take one question.